Welcome to the behemoth that they value so highly. This is Spa. It's high speed. It is really challenging. We have elevation, we have dramatic corners, and we have one driver in a few moments' time who will take pole position.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go. They're currently fifth. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, the rain should be ending shortly, so we should see a dry line starting to form fairly rapidly, so make sure you cool your tyres down the straights. Okay, not sure whether dries or inters are faster, we're right on the crossover. Russell's ahead of you now. Right, their best lap time, 1:56.6. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Okay, we're down to 15 laps of fuel left now. Okay, Science is behind you. Okay, so their best lap time, 1:57.5.
First thing that comes to mind is Belgian GP. Can you guess which driver has the most races under their belt, single engine manufacturer? Who started his career with a Mercedes-powered McLaren, then went on to the Road Ford, and then Formula One regulations are set out to regulate and enforce various things such as safety concerns, environmental
Car repairs have set us back a little. The rain's getting worse, be very careful. Check's complete, everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage. Ocon is ahead of you. Okay, so their best lap so far, 1:56.7. That's Science behind you now. Right, their best lap, 1:57.5. And we've dropped to P12. Ocon ahead. Right, their best lap time, 1:56.7. And we've dropped to P12. These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Skill from all drivers. Keep a close eye on the action.
Qualifying complete. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us there. It's the Belgian Grand Prix, the site of the maiden victory of the Jordan team in 1998. The venue that Michael Schumacher made his debut in Formula One. There is so much history here amongst the beautiful nature. We are about to go racing through the Ardennes forest, 4.3 miles of long straights, fast corners and huge elevation changes. Turn 1 at La Source moves straight into Eau Rouge, eventually climbing into Radion. They are corner names to get the heart pumping. It's old school and we adore it. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position and Fernando Alonso completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Tsunoda, Albon, Fittipaldi, Norris, Hamilton, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Ocon, Surfer Girl, Sainz, Stroll, Gasly, Behrman, Ricciardo, Perez, Joe and Frederic Vesti. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Well, we welcome you to the broadcast. It's going to be some race today. First of all, introductions. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me for this one, Anthony Davidson. Well, they're having a better time than their teammates so far this year. How do you keep that momentum going? It feels like an obvious question, but I think everyone wants to know. At this stage, are you nervous or excited?
Probably at the start of a race, it's where your heart rate's at its highest in anticipation, and you've got to be in the right mindset. You've got to be thinking there inside the car, what can go right? How can I be opportunistic rather than what can go wrong, and how do I protect my position? Look forward and stay positive. It's easy to say, very hard to do when you're in that position.
Both Ferrari and McLaren have dominated here at Spa over the decades. Despite Mercedes and Red Bull's impressive run of form, they're both a long way off the record for the most wins here. Several legendary drivers have taken a win here at Spa with different teams. Sebastian Vettel has led both Ferrari and Red Bull to victory during the 2010s, while Kimi Räikkönen achieved 4 wins here in the space of 6 seasons with McLaren and Ferrari. Designed in 1920, Spa originally made use of public roads and linked to the Belgian towns of Frankfurt, Malmedy and Stavelot. A Grand Prix wouldn't be held here until 1925, but as you might expect, Spa did make up part of the inaugural World Drivers' Championship in 1950. While the Belgian GP has been a regular part of the calendar for decades, there have been several notable exceptions where the GP is not held. The most recent examples of Spa's absences are 2003 due to advertising. 2006 due to track refurbishments not being completed in time.
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway and the track temperature looks warm. That may or may not play into some of the team's hands for today's race. Almost ready to take the start of the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Your last lap time, 1:54.8. Okay, good work. Great pass. Fittipaldi just ahead. Come on, go get him. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.1 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Time last lap, 1:50.4. And you're closing by 0.4 a lap. Keep it going. Okay, mate, Fittipaldi's ahead of you now. Come on, mate, this is it. Let's try and get past them quickly. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Sonoda ahead. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1:51.7. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. 6.3 seconds. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.4 seconds. Okay, unlucky mate, that wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, there's a long way to go. Sonoda behind. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Your last lap time, 1 minute 51.8. It's Verstappen ahead. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 1:50.7. This is great stuff. We're gaining by 0.3 a lap. Good work. Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon. In this lap, push now. Okay, the car ahead's beginning to pull away. You know what to do. Okay, mate, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap. And gap to the car in front, 3.0 seconds. Okay, we've got 21 laps of fuel left. 21 laps. Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Okay, don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Verstappen's ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead, 5.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Vesti behind. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1 minute 53.8. overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Fernando is in for his stop. Remember to adjust your ERS mode and your MFD if you need to. So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge. Car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. Good work, we're in P4. It's Verstappen ahead. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, Sonoda's behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Our gap to first place, 6.0 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. And 11 laps to go. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.9 seconds. Okay, mate, let's try and pick our moments where we use ERS. Let's try to be consistent with it going forward, please. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 5.7 seconds. And we've got 16 laps of fuel left, 16 laps. Managing your tyres, manage your tyres. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 7.5 seconds. Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about. Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down. You're 10 seconds behind the car ahead. Fernando's ahead of you. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 10.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Your last lap time, 1:51.0. This is great. We're gaining by around 9/10 a lap. Keep it up. Okay, we're down to our last 10 laps of fuel. Push, use your overtake button, let's go. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 12.9 seconds. You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind, 1 second. Okay, clear. No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Fernando ahead. And gap to the car in front, 15.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. Time last lap, 1 minute 49.9. We're slower by 9/10 a lap at the moment. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. Okay, gap ahead, 17.8 seconds. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
What a drive! What a driver! Charles Leclerc takes the victory.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today and a stunning win for Ferrari. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.